With an EHR, we have a challenge but an opportunity. We have a piece of technology which could be a barrier to patients interacting with us. For example, if I'm talking with a patient and I put the computer screen between me and the patient, or worse, I face in the other direction. So I'm facing away from the patient and looking at information and the patient can't see it. So let me give you an example of what it's like to use an EHR to work with a patient. The first thing I do is ask the patient, look at the screen with me. Look at your medication list. Look at your allergy list. Look at your problem list. Is it correct? Do I have it all right? This is something that is completely new for doctors and patients. Typically, we would have poorly written lists that sometimes we wouldn't even pay attention to. We'd certainly never show them to the patient. They'd be scribbled. We'd use abbreviations. Here, they're written out fully. They're legible. They're written in English. And we draw the patient in. Review this. Is it correct? A second thing we often do during a visit is, particularly if we're taking care of a patient with a chronic illness, is let's take a look at your lab values or your weights over time. Let's see how you're doing. So again, what was mysterious to the patient or ignored or maybe dealt with a, well, pat on the back, you're doing pretty good, or do better next time, now translates to, let's take a look at how you've been doing over time. I want you to see that, remember, I know you've been struggling with losing weight, for example, but let me show you, let's look at this graph together of your weights and your blood sugars, or your weights and your cholesterol. Look how much better they're doing. So it reinforces, I think, to the patient, the information is there, you are paying attention to it, it's used as a teachable moment in every visit, and patients, I think, then learn not to be concerned about the technology, but to trust it, to want it. And in fact, the next visit, they'll often lead off by, do you have that note from my other doctor, my cardiologist? Oh yeah, here it is. Let me pull it up. Oh good, because actually I wasn't asking because I was curious. The cardiologist never gave me results from the tests that he ordered. I said, no problem, let's pull it up, we'll look at it together. So I find that the technology presents those opportunities, but of course it's different. It's not something that we're used to doing, and it is a change from prior workflow. But the opportunity is when we work with the EHR, we can triangulate the information, meaning we put the patient and the doctor and the screen on an equal footing, and in fact we change the whole visit.